It's the Litching Hour. I am the Lich, and this is the Apocabitch Roadshow.
Sounds like it's the dicking
Hello.
hour.
Jesus Christ.
It's the Dicking Hour.
What? Make a dick
That
sound.
I'm
time
Dick,
has
and it's
come.
the Pocket Dick Roadshow.
The Pocket Dick. Welcome to the Pocket Dick Roadshow.
Oh no.
Tonight is the last night of your 5-day job, 5-day 4-night job of protecting the Tower of Faces, the home of Yanaxis, a great wizard that also turned out to be a prison. As you found out that the faces you've seen floating around in the obsidian tower itself are actually prisoners, and you've helped bring one there. Just earlier today, you had one of those big birds with the numbers on it came in. Cool guy got off, gave you some weird cube, and you dragged it over to the Minotaur door and imprisoned
What?
somebody. Bud?
What?
Bud, you're not playing tonight, Bud.
But I could be if you just let me, you know.
You want Cooper to talk like Bud?
You just leave.
All right, Bud, why don't you try role playing tonight? You're going to be Cooper, the halfling with the little codpiece with a spider.
It's perfectly average size, okay?
Wait, it's for some rules
Wow.
right now.
Fashma is sticking up for your perfectly sized codpiece.
You know what?
Let's see. The last thing you had done today was you met with the Wickstrom the Chandler vampire, ancient vampire with the candles. Remember, he tried all your blood, and then we found that the best blood that he liked was late. I believe that's what was late.
Yes.
And that was he had delivered the candles that you needed, the myrrh candles, which you went and delivered to the correct door of the tower. Night falls deep and dark and hard as it does here at the Tower of Faces. So you know that that's your time to retire to the cottage for your last night here. You're in the cottage, the big mansion. What are you guys doing on your last night?
Reveling in the fact that tomorrow I might not have to work retail, Lich.
Are you going right to bed? Are you partaking of any of the...
I'm gonna work on making some poisons. I need to re-up my supply there.
So Booplesnoots, keeping to themselves, have found maybe a little laboratory of sorts. Like where are you doing, or in your bedroom? Where are you doing these poisons?
In the kitchen.
Where the food is.
Correct.
Interesting. All right, let's see what everybody else is doing. I want to see if there's anybody else in the kitchen. Fashma, are you in the kitchen, or what are you doing?
I'm always in the kitchen.
Someone's in the kitchen with Fashma. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Okay. It's Booplesnoot.
It's
All right,
Surprise.
so how are you spending your night, Fashma?
I'm gonna look around for some cookbooks. Actually, I feel like there's some cookbooks hiding here with food that I haven't seen before.
Roll a 1d100.
All right.
What my books at?
86. Oh my god, that's so perfect.
What'd you roll?
86.
86.
86 of cookbooks, guys. We're all out.
You found an odd macaroni and cheese recipe.
Fuck yeah. What's odd about it specifically?
I don't know. You tell me.
Um,
Or us.
I feel like it needs to be something that I wouldn't actually probably make, but like, you ever think about like craft dinner with peanut butter in it? Like peanuts or peanut brittle, something peanuts in it, because you get like the cheesy and then you get the salty and savory.
What? That sounds amazing. I want that.
I don't know why I just thought of that, but you're welcome. You know what?
That's
No, I do know why. It's because I'm a pothead. You know what, man? Just throw some peanut butter in that thing.
Okay.
So I'm
So
gonna make this for science.
Fashma's going through the kitchen, looking for recipes, find something they like, maybe a peanut buttery mac and cheese. While Boopasnoot's got some part of the kitchen quarantined where they're making poisons. Chester, what are you doing? How are you spending your night?
I'm going to sleep, man. We don't know what's beyond that portal.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been doing stuff, so I need my rest.
Meanwhile, your face. What's wrong with your face?
Ew,
What's wrong with your face, man? What the fuck?
Okay. All right. So Chester's retiring. That's very Chester. Floyd, what are you doing?
Floyd's probably spending like
Everybody else
some time.
Oh, I see. I get you. You're like, oh, what?
Floyd's probably spending like some time. He's playing a little bit of music, just some stuff cobbled together. He will like check in with everybody, just
Yeah.
see how they are, and he's just gonna be kind of like in the main hall area, just making some music, but not as good as Foshma's music because he didn't end up becoming a bard.
All right. So Floyd is providing some music in the parlor. Is that what your guitar? What do you play?
Well, he did have a guitar before, but now he just kind of has some strings and some branches.
Okay.
So it's kind of, yeah. It's approximately an instrument.
Okay. All right. And it's near the kitchen, so the Fashma and Boopasnoot can hear it. Or
Oh yeah, that's fine. Probably not near like the bedroom, so that like Chester, who went to bed, doesn't
Right.
get woken up by.
all the bedrooms are upstairs anyway. Chester, you don't sleep in your armor? That seems really weird.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I don't know. I could sleep in your armor.
The last time this came up, he said he did. So
You gotta be prepared, man.
I don't see how you could have a restful sleep in your armor, though. So if you're willing to
Just
not have a
that
restful
good.
sleep and get a -1 to
Ah,
Rolls.
fine. Screw you.
yeah. Cooper, what are you doing? How are you
Yeah.
spending your night?
Well, obviously, but I'm in the kitchen with Fashma eating and licking all the spoons and stuff because food, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm naked, obviously. Showing off, the stuff.
You're in your cod piece.
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know.
Nothing but
Sometimes
the
it just
cod
comes off,
piece.
I think, probably accidentally. So I'm licking all the spoons because Fashma isn't grab my home,
Is spoons a euphemism here, or are we really licking spoons?
The peanut butter spoon, obviously.
Obviously, okay. Okay.
It's great.
It's great, babe.
Great, babe.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it, dear.
All right. This party's going to kick off with Chester.
Oh.
Yeah.
When's the last time we leveled up?
when we finish the last adventure,
Maybe today, if you're lucky. Maybe today.
How many things do I have to kill before we level up?
You just got to make it through. Get to the portal. Get through the portal. You're leveling up.
Get to the portal.
Get to the portal. What are you guys, level 5 right now?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just put you straight 10 after this.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah.
a power spike.
Yeah.
I am a powerful.
Chester, I need you to roll a Defy Danger.
Nah.
don't want it.
Using whatever you think would be helping you pay attention to what's going on in the room around you while you sleep.
I'd imagine it would be wisdom or intelligence, and my wisdom's higher, so I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
Because I cannot rationale using strength for this.
Yeah. Even he.
I mean, I could try for charisma, but I'm not gonna. That's a 9.
9. Okay. So you wake up just as this ember-skinned, orange-haired, spiky orange-haired, its eyes glowing like two molten balls of sun, jams its dagger down upon you. You move just enough where it scrapes your skin for 1 point of damage. And you roll off onto the floor. Boom. And you're facing this thing. It's got like loose, kind of mismatched armor on. Turns out. It's got this nasty looking dagger. What?
I'm just gonna punch it. There is nothing in the rules that says I can't holy smite with my fists.
I think you do 1 damage with your fist, though. So it'd be everything on top
my
of
strength
1
is
damage.
3.
Little Bones! What's up, Little Bones? How you doing? Getting ready for your stream?
Maybe my strength is 3.
So you take a point of damage when you that dagger, you feel it kind of like a bit of a fire, like a prickly fire start at the wound, and it kind of spreads out across your body as quick as possible. Shh. You're taking -1 going forward to your next roll. As you've been poisoned. You're moving a little slow. So we all imagine Chester, and then only his skivvies, whatever Chester wears underneath his armor. Clutch at his thing, look up. It's between you. Oh, here's a better idea. You know what? Fuck this. Here's a better idea. Instead of you getting stabbed, you're not going to get the -1. Here's better, cooler scene. You come awake just in time. A thong made out of money. Okay. So Chester's got a thong made out of money.
Oh.
You're going to see it just in time. The dagger's going to come down under your bed. Boom. But you've rolled off onto the floor. And this thing turns, and but it's between you and your sword.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to cut. Okay. Camera's going to pan to, cut to.
Whatever's happening in the kitchen.
Let's do Floyd. We're going to get to the kitchen. There's 3 of them in the kitchen. Floyd, you're picking the tune. I need you to make a Defy Danger too, actually.
Defy Danger. And then, what's that? Would that be with?
Well, whatever you think. Okay, so either dexterity or intelligence.
Or those are both a 0 for
wisdom.
Me.
I'll
take a wisdom.
Because maybe you are wise enough to be listening for things and not be totally wrapped up in your song.
It's wisdom.
Even with my +2, that's a 6.
Oof. A crossbow bolt comes out of the room. Okay, so I'm imagining you're in like a parlor that it's attached to the kitchen, but also attached to a dining room and maybe another room that's dark. Out of that dark room comes this crossbow bolt. Sinks it into you. D6. Four points of damage. And you look up, and in that dark room, suddenly, like as if a torch was lit, this figure just ignites. Molten skin, bright orange, spiky hair, glowing orb eyes, and a crossbow leveled at you. It drops the crossbow and leaps into the room with a dagger, coming right for you. In the kitchen, Booblesnoot, Cooper, and Fashma. Let's see. Booblesnoot, give me a Defy Danger roll.
Okay. Is it okay if I use Dex?
Yeah. You hear something behind you. Or you don't.
Nope.
So that's
Getting
going to
some
be
here.
That's a miss.
3 + 3 is a 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Also, crossbow bolt comes out of nowhere. Behind you, 4 points of damage. Both of you are poisoned. You're going to take a point of -1 going forward. Let's see. Boopsnoot, I imagine you're at like at a counter that's opposite of maybe an island. Maybe it's kind of like a big island in the
Yeah.
middle of the kitchen, and then there's all the stove and stuff like that is in front of you. That's where Fashma and Cooper are like, maybe Fashma's playfully taunting Cooper with the peanut butter spoon.
Yeah.
I'm feeding Cooper slowly with the spoon. How does this taste, sweetie?
Yeah, I like it, babe. It's great.
So, this is great. This is great. You see out of the shadows next to the stove on either side of this kind of thing, all of a sudden these two figures ignite. You see this Booplesnoot. But before you can say anything, you all of a sudden you feel this punch from behind you, and you look down and you see a bolt sticking out of the side of your side.
Oh.
Like your yell that was gonna be, hey, it's got, as something is behind you has just shot you. Cooper, defy danger.
Yeah, I totally can probably do that.
We're back. The Tassassins?
Yeah, there it is.
I got a 10. That's pretty great, right?
10's pretty good, Cooper. That's pretty good. You've got your head back. You're just enjoying it, but didn't you hear the click of a crossbow bolt? And you look over and you see
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You see Booplesnoot look down at a crossbow bolt sticking out of her, and then you hear something behind. You turn just in time to see another click, or hear another click of the crossbow bolt, and you jump out of the way, or maybe you go down. You go down and scurry quickly underneath the island. There's some space under there for halfling, while the crossbow bolt buries itself in the floor. Fashma, defy danger, please.
What skill can I use for this?
Let's see.
What's stat?
Dexterity, wisdom, or intelligence.
I will take wisdom.
What's up, FJ Bot?
I'm gonna say I see or hear the bolt fly past, and I'm prepared for another one for some reason. Like, they usually, when one ting happens, another ting is shortly behind.
Yes.
Oh, I just clicked the wisdom button. But I got 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
10. Yeah, when Cooper drops, you see the one behind the glowing figure behind the stove shooting at Cooper. And then you hear behind you the same deal. You turn and with your spoon, you turn with a spoon and you knock the crossbow out of the way. It got too close to you, and the crossbow slams up against the wall of the figure behind you.
I was half imagining that happening, like the crossbow bolt flies at me and I just swack it with the spoon.
That's pretty cool too. You want to do that?
That's
So you
pretty
turn.
Yeah,
You
I like that.
It's pretty cool, babe. Oh no, classic. So you go like this, or you go like this, and it comes through the spoon, but like right at your face, dripping with peanut butter and poison.
Yeah.
You
This was
throw
my
that.
good spoon.
You throw that to reveal the figure, but each one of you has a figure. There's no more spoon.
Oh.
There is no spoon. Back to Chester. Chester, this one of these assassins is in front of you and your sword. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna punch him.
Gonna punch him.
Yeah. I got +3 strength, so I might as well punch him.
What is the rules for that? I don't care. Don't matter.
That's 11.
11. All right, so that's yep, that's hack and slash with your fist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chester, I like the idea. Maybe you rush for it. You jump on
that's
him
10 damage.
to hit him. Get close up. 10 damage.
10 damage, and I'm gonna apply some holy smite. Oh, I just rolled max on both. That's 18. And you know what? I'll open myself up for an attack for an extra d6. Oh,
The Fist of Justice.
that's still 19 points of damage to this sucker.
You
This
Kind of
is
hoping that would be
Stacy.
at max too. That
I
was
really
awesome.
hoped it was going to be as well.
you slam into it. Feel it go up and fall back on your he's gonna crash back on top of your sword, and you hit him, and when you stand up, you look down and it's impaled on your sword. The hilt of your sword has gone through its back because you hit it with so much force. You've impaled him on the other side of your sword. Yeah.
Multifaceted tool.
I hope you remember. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this overpoweredness when you're going, if you end up going up against Mao and the Muses. So you slam into it, and you can hear the crunch. Actually, we're gonna come back to you. You're gonna do that. You're gonna jump on him. You're gonna hear a crunch, and then we're gonna cut to Floyd.
Well, as I am a druid, there's a mandatory first step I gotta take.
Right.
I gotta turn into a big ol' animal. What big ol' animal do I want to be? Can we say I've seen an ankylosaur just so I can be a dinosaur?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right. This thing was leaping out of the darkness, coming right at you. So I'll let you change, but if you don't roll a success, a 10 or more, it might stab you while you're changing.
That is a risk I need to take. So because my stats get better when I'm a thingy.
I turned it into dinosaur because that's pretty good.
I just want to be a dinosaur, so that's why I said that.
Did you specifically mean an ankylosaur?
Yeah.
That's the little guy. The
Ankylosaur.
little guy with the big ball on the tail and armor and.
They're not really little guys, but yeah.
Well, yeah, little comparatively.
So 8, so that'd be 2 holds. Would that count as success for you, or did you want the full 3 holds?
No, full 10. I meant a 10 or more. So
10.
yeah, full on success. This is success with cost, which is perfect. This is literally what's going to happen. So it's going to leap, and as you're like popping, it stabs down just whatever meaty part it can get. You're going to take another d6. 1.
But you're a dinosaur. So
But you're a
good.
fucking dinosaur now, Greg.
Yeah.
You're a dinosaur, babe.
So with my 1 armor, does that mean 0, or does it go through that?
Oh, right. You have 1 armor. So, no, it does not go through that. So,
Okay.
luckily, your armor deflects the blade. Even
I
while
grew
you're
some
changing into-
scales right there.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just, it ching, scale kind of grows right then over the top as you're bulging. Boom, 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 boom. What would be fun is if this thing's on top of you. Okay, so you like blew out the table or whatever you're on. All of a sudden, in this parlor, there was like a wooden, like some coffee tables, some nice chairs, maybe a card table of sorts. You just blew chairs go everywhere, and this thing's like stabs and it looks down and it finds itself on your back with your big tail coming up over top of it. What do you want?
I want to make what I think is like a dramatic roar, which just sounds like. "Mm." That's what comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
I guess since it's like on my back, I want to like. I guess it'll just end up being hack and slash. I just kind of want to like try to squish him into the wall. Just like
Okay.
roll to the side and start trying to squish him.
So roll hack and slash, and you're using your body.
So I get an extra +1 from the strength, but then I'm -1 because of my -1 forward. So it still adds up to 12.
So, okay. So you're okay. So Maybe you swing your tail and slam him. He goes and slams against the wall. Falls down. Looks back up. It leaps back up. And we cut to Cooper, Foshma, and Boopasnoot in the kitchen. You guys hear the roar. Actually, yeah, no, we're gonna stay there. You guys hear a roar out and smashing happening out there, but you're kind of busy with your own problems. Boopasnoot, you see the two in front of you, the two assassins. One shoot at Cooper, and Cooper drops. You see Foshma catch one of the crossbow bolts on their spoon. You have the bolt in your side. You know that there's something behind you. What do you want to do?
Quick question. What was the effect of the poison on the bolt again?
-1 forward. So you're -1 to your rolls.
Thank you. Okay. There's somebody behind me. I am going to take out Lolo, which is my sword.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to try to stab him with Lolo.
All right. I see you doing some kind of like sweet ass, like you push back on the counter and backflip over somehow.
Yes.
Or maybe onto the counter. You flip onto the counter and turn around, ready to swing.
I flip onto the counter and somehow stab like through my legs to get him.
Well, you don't know where they are. You don't know. You know they're somewhere behind you, and they shot you with a crossbow bolt. No.
Somewhere behind me. Okay.
Yeah. They're at a distance enough for crossbow bolt.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna do my best to. Yeah. You know what? I'll flip on. I'll flip on over the counter, and maybe not over the counter. Plan A: backflip. Try to get over and behind them.
Right.
To stab them.
All right, roll defy danger with dexterity.
Oh. $11.
Hell yeah. You leap up, push yourself against the counter, and flip backwards. As you're flipping backwards, you see the assassin had rushed forward and was just mere feet from stabbing you in the back. But their momentum goes forward while you kind of fall back behind them. And you have a split second before they know you're back there. You're going to hack and slash? Are you attacking with your sword? Sword, yes. Okay.
Yeah, my sword.
What was there? You just get to use dexterity then, right, for hack and slash.
Yeah. I had rolled hack and slash already and got a 10. Would you like me to roll it again?
Oh, that for me was the defy danger. There was a roll before this? There was a 10 before this?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, deal your damage.
Just right above it. 10. I will deal my damage. I'm sorry, it would have been a -1, so it would have been a 9. But I think it's still the same. Did 3 points of damage.
Stab it in the back. And the kidney stab. It's you don't hear, you hear like a crackle in this thing's skin. It's almost like it's you're almost a little worried at first that your sword's gonna light up and fire because it almost feels like it looks like they're made of molten lava. But
okay.
But you do.
He gets to do an attack against me.
He does what?
He gets to do an attack against me because my hack and slash was technically a 9.
Oh, it was a 9. Oh, that's.
It's a 10, but it's a -1 because I'm poisoned.
Sure. Instead of attacking you, you're gonna stab him with your sword, and then he's immediately gonna turn, ripping the sword out of your hand. So it turns to face you. It's got this nasty looking dagger, and you can see the point of your sword sticking out of its back or front. You're gonna be like kind of trying to get around him to get your sword.
Any of that? Okay.
Cooper, you're under the table or the island. You see the feet of the one that shot at you. You look over and you see the feet of Foshma and another one. And then if you look over to your right, you see Boopasnoot had landed. Maybe you see Boopasnoot land, and the feet of another one coming, and it turns. What would you like to do?
Pretty much want to stab some feet.
Feet stabbing.
Feet stabbing over here. Yeah, because I probably got an eating hobby.
What, did you though?
What? Yeah.
Well, let's think cinematically. Cinematically, do you though? Because all you're wearing is a cod piece. You're naked. Remember you said that?
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Would needing be on a counter, maybe?
I don't know, probably somewhere.
Where would it be?
Okay.
For
Not near
cinematic
me.
purposes.
Not near me. I gotta get to it. I think so. That's pretty cinematic. Oh no,
Yeah.
my kneading, I don't have it. Like I reached to my side and oh crap, it's not there.
Crap. Just peanut butter.
Yeah, just peanut butter and everywhere. It's great. Here, I gotta lick it off my hand real quick. Okay, so now, just wanna. I want to, you know what? I kinda like that, smashing their toes with my hands. That would suck. Or biting. Can I bite their ankles? I want to bite their ankles.
You could bite somebody.
Yeah, I'll bite them. I will for that.
All right, so I'd probably make the most sense to bite the one that's just turned its back to you. It's gonna go after Booplesnoot.
Yeah.
Because you know if you crawl out the other way, the other one's got a crossbow that was trained on you.
Right,
And then
yeah.
but Foshma's gonna be in trouble here soon, so you need to get out fast. So you decide to go out the side with the one that's facing away from you, you could tell, right? Yeah.
Yeah, go
Okay.
for the ankles, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Roll
That's
hack and
happy.
slash.
Yeah.
Roll for seduction.
13!
Woo.
Wow, and I'm gonna do it at just on D8. Okay. So yeah, I would just do this real quick. My teepees.
You're not doing your damage. We'll let 3 damage. Fine, fine. It should.
What?
Chester shouldn't have been rolling his fucking damage die either. No one's
not?
doing D10 damage with their fucking fists, man.
It's class damage.
No. But Cooper, it doesn't matter. Cooper, you got out. You got Hoople Snoot. You see this thing. It turned and it took you. Your eyes followed your sword. Shit. But then all of a sudden you look up at its face and you see it like go. You're like, what the? You look down and it's shaking its leg, and you look down and Cooper's on its leg and its ankle.
Oh.
Wait,
Tearing
so I
into it.
don't get to do my damage? Is that what I said?
You're gonna do some damage. You've done some damage.
Okay.
You've done the 3. It's fine. Fashma.
3? That is 4 damage.
Fashma.
Well,
Chink.
hello.
You throw down your spoon. Yeah. You probably
You ruined
have
my
your.
dinner, you bastards!
You probably have
I'm gonna scream
your
at these
daggers on
motherfuckers.
you, right? You think?
I'm gonna scream at these motherfuckers.
Oh
I
yeah, you don't
100%
need daggers. You
always
just
have my
scream.
I always have my fucking swords on me. Keep
You-
that thing on me.
You got one that's kind of behind you that shot at Cooper, and then you have the one that's directly in front of you. Well, it's actually behind you for sure. You're in between 2 of them. But the one might be looking for. Is actually the other one, the one behind you, you don't see it, but it's looking down, seeing if it can find Cooper. So you're okay for now, as the one in front of you is tasked with killing you.
Fantastic. Now, question for you. If I were to, say, pull some acrobatic bullshit, could I position myself to hit both of them? Like if I did like a jump over the counter or something kind of thing?
Yeah, you know that one's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Do
want
I
to get
know
to
where
a
the
better
other one is,
vantage
though?
point. Maybe you want to get on top of the counter, right?
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
I specifically want to make it so that I can hit both of them, if that's possible.
Yeah, no, yeah, totally. Let's do it. Roll. Let's make it defy danger and dexterity.
Alright. That's a 7.
7 plus your dexterity. Oh, your dexterity's not high.
I don't know. I only have a +1. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
I got a
okay.
4 to 2 +1. Yeah.
Skyrim. What's up, Crazy C? Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna leap over and get up on as fast as you can. Scramble up on top of the counter. As you're doing that, the one that is that was in front of you reaches out and grabs you and kind of is pulling you back as you're trying to get on the counter, and is going in for to stab you. So I'm gonna have you roll another defy danger in a minute. But you're getting up on the counter. It's going. Well, actually, let's do that. Let's roll another defy danger. because you kind of flip around as you're getting up the counter and you see it coming at you with the dagger.
Dexterity
you know what I mean?
again, or?
Yeah, you're gonna have. Yeah, it's gonna have to be dexterity, unless you can think an intellect thing.
No, I can't. It wouldn't matter anyways. I have a worse roll for that. Can I pull out my most serious mom voice and try and roll for charisma? Be like, how dare you touch a woman unprovoked?
You want to scream at him in his face?
Yes.
Okay, it'll just be him the way you are right now.
All right, fuck it. Let's fucking go. So should I just roll the?
Yeah, do
metal
the
version then?
voice. Yeah.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
Yeah, because I have a feeling I'm just gonna get stabbed and then pulled back down, so I won't be able to do what I want to do anyway. So I may as well just scream in this guy's face. Oh, that'll do it. 11.
Oof.
Whee!
Rashma lets off a great stop or no.
That's what oh, no, you.
All right, what's it do?
1d10 and they're deaf.
Oh, nice. Okay, go ahead and roll.
That's a 2.
All right, you scream. It blows it like it stops the knife attack. It kind of staggers back and lets go of you, allowing you to scramble up on the counter. The other one stands up after you scream, and its friend is like, you think they're friends, shaking its head there. We cut to Chester. Chester, you're on top of this thing. You get up and you see that your sword's hilt has gone through the back of it, coming out this the thing. It gurgles some neon pink blood, and is dead. You hear a crash and a dinosaur roar downstairs, or some kind of creature roar. What's up, Cookie Mandius?
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm half tempted to just be like, they got it.
Oh, go back to sleep?
Yeah, but I feel like it's going to be too noisy, so I might as well just help quiet things down pretty quick.
So question is, are you putting your armor back on?
Nah.
Going down in your
Yep, I'm going
dollar
to
bill?
unsheath the sword from
Yeah.
the goblin, from this dude's chest cavity, his new open chest cavity. And yeah, I'll go to where I hear the most noise.
Chester, you also feel the pull of chaos. Thanks to Cookie Mandius. Could you roll plus wisdom, please?
Plus wisdom, okay. It's thinking about it. Okay. Oh, there it goes. 12.
Yeah, Crow. That's cool. 12. All right, you get some kind of how are you feeling right now? Overcome with emotion a little bit of rage or something?
Oh, it's that rage you feel when you're woken up at 3 a.m.
Oh, right. Means you just want to go down.
It doesn't
and kill
matter
everybody.
what anything else is going on. It's rage.
All right, you did succeed. You managed to control your urge. You go, can't kill my party members, but you're gonna get plus
kill him
one.
a little bit. I can maim him.
You have plus one forward. You come rushing out the parlor down at the bottom of the stairs. I think it's the parlor where Floyd is. Where Floyd's is. So when you come down, just as you reach the top of the landing, you hear this crash of something in the hits the wall right below your feet, and then you see a move of a giant head, like a dinosaur head, down at the bottom of the stairs. As you kind of go down the stairs, you see an ankylosaur dinosaur. I don't know if you've ever seen one before.
Would I know that this dinosaur is Floyd?
Oh yeah, I'm not pink anymore, so
Would I know that this dinosaur is my companion? I've only
it probably
seen them
has a
turn into
glowing.
beast. Oh wait,
It's probably a glowing limb.
Shade Slayer. Yeah.
It's a Lightbringer now, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Lightbringer. Yeah, I could probably deduce it from that.
Okay. So you kind of going down
yeah.
the stairs. I'm gonna get you going down the stairs. Cut to Booble Snoot. No, Floyd. Actually, Floyd. Floyd. I don't know if you might not notice Chester coming down the stairs, but you just slammed the one guy into the wall. It's up and coming at you.
I mean, I kind of just want to do like a spin and like knock him into the wall more, kind of like tear down some of the wall, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Not being very. There's lots of collateral damage here.
All right, so go ahead and roll hack and slash.
Hex slash. 9.
9. Oh, you spend all your hold, right? Is that what you're doing?
I know there's Oh no, that's actually a 10 because I get 1 from Lightbringer and then 3 for my strength, so that'd be a 10 actually.
Right.
I'll still spend at least 1 on my hold just because I'm doing an attack anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you have to. Yeah. That just determines how many actions you can take. Okay, so so you slam it up against the wall and you kind of move back, crashing through the card table. And I think I see you kind of facing him, and then he's come running, and you just kind of barrel forward and hit him with your head and slam him into the wall again. So Chester, you saw that big head was Floyd moving perpendicular to you in the stairs, and then as you come down the stair, boom, 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 you look to your right, you see him, and this is how you can tell it's Floyd, because you see Floyd smashing one of the things that you just killed up against the wall of the stairs. Go ahead and roll some damage, Floyd.
Four, because that should
4.
be 1 more from Lightbringer.
Did we roll damage on the guy before, or you just slammed him into the wall? Did you roll damage?
You didn't tell me to roll damage, so I didn't click it.
Okay. You hear crunching, and this neon pink stuff splats against the wall. Chester, you see as the assassin seems to fall down on top of Floyd's head, kind of just lay there. We cut to outside the cottage. 2 figures are watching. They seem to be listening and standing just outside the front porch. One of them starts to go forward, and then another one stops him from going. Then we cut to Booblesnoot.
Okay. So this asshole has a goofy smile on his face, is made of lava, and has my sword. Right?
Yes. Yeah, you have an awesome opportunity right now because Cooper is biting the ankle of the one that has your sword. So it's like trying to shake Cooper off of its ankle. Yeah.
I am going to try to pull the sword out.
Yeah, so you're doing like this kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe you're leaping over, getting on it. You're trying to get behind him?
Yeah. If I can try to get behind him, or if it's really stuck in there, if I can pull myself up and push on his chest with my legs and try to pull it out that way, I may fall to the ground.
Would be. Well, the sword's stuck in its back.
It's in its back. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was like in his shoulder.
Remember, it had its back to you. You stabbed it.
Yeah.
It turned around, took the sword with it, and then you see part of the blade sticking out at the front.
Right. Okay. Then I am, going to see if I can.
Yeah, it's going to be Floyd.
The coolest way I want to do this. Yes, I'm going to try to tumble myself behind him and try to pull the sword back out.
Okay.
Go
ahead and roll. Let's do Defy Danger instead of hack and slash.
I got an 8. No, so it'll technically be a 7, but
7's the same.
I stumble, hesitate, or flinch. Yeah. GM will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
So I love this. So it's hopping around. It's turning. There's three things in play. Okay. Here are your options. You can accidentally step on because you're trying to. It's hopping around because it's trying to get Cooper off its feet. Your sword is actually knocking things off the counter, and Fashma is trying to get up on the counter. Right behind it, it's just then screams, right? Screams, and you see a deafen the. You never get used to hearing Fashma scream like this, but you hear the no, and that guy kind of goes back. That startles everybody, even the one you're dealing with. You can step on Cooper's hand. That'd be like Cooper will let go. It won't do any damage to Cooper, but Cooper will have to let go, or the thing grabs you. All right, the assassin grabs you as you try to get to the sword. Or no, actually no. They'll swing at you with their dagger. Or something to do with Fashma. Something what could we do that would involve Fashma?
I swear to God, if you hurt that macaroni, I will never forgive you.
Okay, I love it. So there's a big steaming bowl of peanut butter mac and cheese on the counter that is being it keeps getting knocked around by the sword.
I've been lovingly slaving over a hot pot all fucking
it's
night.
wobbling, or we lose the macaroni and cheese with peanut butter. That's your choices. Step on Cooper's hand, get stabbed, or the peanut butter macaroni goes.
Not the peanut butter macaroni. Step on my hand, babe.
I guess. I'm gonna step on Cooper. That seems like the choice with the least number of consequences to me.
So, what's getting
The macaroni
stolen,
must be
Holborn?
protected.
What's getting stolen? Or copied, at least.
Oh.
The goose just stole the macaroni. Honk.
What? It wasn't even me this time, okay? I didn't steal it.
I will
But
add
I
that to the
wanted
goose's
to.
hoard. In the middle of this melee, you're going to hear a honk. And when you're done, the mac and cheese will be.
Cooper knows deep down in his soul somewhere that he is a goose. Somewhere deep down.
Monster. All right. Yes. So, Booble Snoot accidentally steps on Cooper. Cooper,
Ouch!
Booble Snoot, that gives the opening for the assassin to attempt to stab you. We'll get back to you in just a second. Fashma scream. Are we back around to Fashma? I think we are back.
I'm
Yes.
sobbing quietly in the corner about my mac and cheese.
Well, you don't know.
disappearing.
You're scrambled up on the counter. You screamed. The one you disoriented the one assassin and did damage, kind of threw him back a little bit. But the one that was originally going for Cooper has now got your attention as you scramble up on the counter, and it's coming for you. It's going to grab and stab you. Grab and stab. So roll a hack and slash if you want to attack him, or a defy danger if you want to get away.
You know what? Fuck this guy. Okay. That's a 9.
Don't worry about it.
You're hacking and slashing?
I'm hacking and slashing.
Okay.
And whacking.
What do you got
Hacking
anyway?
and
Wait, hold
slashing.
up. Before we do that, right now all you had was a spoon.
Hold the fuck on a second.
Oh.
I'm pulling out my goddamn singing sword.
Oh, here we go. Is it the
Look
sword
at me,
or dagger?
motherfucker. The dagger. The singing.
Okay, the singing cultist blade.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm using its ability to give me +2 to attack rolls right now, and I want everything to look at me while I stab this motherfucker in the eye.
The singing cultist blade enters the melee. That's gonna stop the one from like Booplesnoot, the one's kind of coming at you to stab. It just kind of stops midair when it hears it. Looks over. It turns to look at the at Fashma on the counter. The one that was looking for Cooper immediately leaps to try to stab. Did you roll? Go ahead and roll hack and slash, or did you?
I did.
Oh, what is it?
I got a 9, and it's
Okay.
+2 with the cultist blade.
So 9 total.
Or +1, I think. Actually, hold on. Let me read the thing. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2.
It is
either way. It's a success.
All the
yes,
episodes
+1.
could be musical episodes if you just listen that way, Cookie.
Musically, this pretend.
All right, so you draw the singing blade and immediately attack them. So 9 though. 9 is.
No, it was a 10 with the +1.
Oh, it is going to be a 10. Okay, 10's good. 10 means you're going to do your damage. Do you want to open yourself up to attack and do more, or?
You know what? Fuck it. Why not? What do I get? Another D6?
Yeah.
Yeet. That's a 10 damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right, so this one comes forward.
Too, right?
This one comes forward when you pull in the you pull out the singing cultist blade. He comes forward to try to stab you. You step on his hand and shove the singing cultist blade into his eye. And it screams out. Rah! We cut to the figure outside walks into the light. It's one of these guys, but it's wearing it's got horns on its shoulders that are part of it. You can't tell if it's armor or part of its skin. And the one next to it is got a glowing ember robe. And it looks at them, and then they head up into the porch to enter the building. You have killed one of them. The one next to you, though, on your left, though, is still his hearing's messed up, so doesn't hear the cultist blade, but still wants a piece of you. And the one that is Booplesnoot, you watch the one in front of you turn around to take a stab at Fashma from behind. Floyd, the one on you stop and you come back a little bit, move back, and the body flops off of your head, and then you look up and there's Chester on the stairs, with their sword. You two hear the death scream of the one in the kitchen, and so so that's where we are right now. Where do you want to do, Chester?
Death scream from the kitchen. Let's go there.
You look up. You look past Floyd, leap over the rest of the stair, the thing, and rush into the kitchen. In there, you see Fashma on a countertop in the island. They just stabbed. They pull the knife out, and one of the figures is dying, dropping to the floor. When they drop, they reveal another one just beyond them, looking dazed and shaking their head, but the eyes on Fashma. And behind Fashma, without Fashma seeing, is another one that's about to stab him with Booplesnoot nearby.
I'll attack the one that's about to stab Fashma. That is unseen.
Okay.
It's trying to go in for
so
this.
You rush in, screaming to attack. Okay, go for it.
Hack and slash. That's a 12. That's 9 damage. Holy smite. 14, and I'll open myself for an attack for an additional d6 of 5. So that's 16. No, 19. Yeah, 19 points of damage.
Wow.
See, I can open up myself to attack every time because I just have to kill him in one shot.
Oh yeah.
It's the perfect.
Lich noticed this. He'll remember this.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna you rush in, and it's not even paying attention to you. It's before it can get its dagger up, you've shoved your sword into its armpit and out through the other side of it.
That's hot.
Booplesnoot, you see that, and there's suddenly this Chester, and your sword's like behind Chester, but you're like, shit, I can't get it. Cooper, you kind of went back after you got your hand stepped on. You see, you hear the Chester scream and enter the fray. What do you want to do?
You wanna know what? It is a new kink unlock, you know? Okay, so. I am into a lot of things, that's true. Okay, so I need to crawl out of here because I'm under the table, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I need to find Leading right now. Oh wait, Leading can come to me because I got that one thing, right?
What thing?
I
Well,
think it can return to your hand. Or
it can
something.
return to my hand, so I'm gonna get out from under the table and I'm do the Spider-Man thingy where it comes back to my hand.
Spider-Man thingy? Oh, because
Yeah.
it is Spider-Man thingy. Okay. Right. It's attached by
Yeah.
webs.
It is to me.
The fucking stupid nerd in me is like, Captain America is not Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
But, oh,
no,
okay,
the
Not Captain
I
America,
was
it's
taught
Thor.
by the Spider guy.
Well, it's Captain America too, the fucking
I was
shield.
gonna say,
It's Thor.
was that more of a Thor thing?
Well, okay, all
Okay,
the
but
glasses are being
there
pushed
was
up.
that one
in the
glorious
noses
time.
right now.
Okay. Captain
Okay.
America's worthy, okay? Okay.
You want to even know what? Okay. So, yeah, Spider-Man thing comes back to my hand, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
So,
look
okay,
at-
so you get out far enough under the counter in order to, you have to be out from
Yeah.
underneath. So you're out.
Yeah,
If
exactly,
anybody was paying
yeah.
attention, they'd see a little arm stick out from the other side of the counter, the island, and
Yeah.
do like the fucking like Jedi thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yep.
web comes from somewhere else and it comes from your hand and meat
Connects.
and boom,
Yeah.
kneading is in your hand. What do you plan on
Yeah.
doing?
I look at the next one that's closest to me, and I'm like, yeah. I have a
All right,
taste
so
for
you
flesh.
are under the table, so the counter. So you got the island. You grab it and you kind of scuttle over. You see one body drop. The one that was head shot at you drops to its knees. That's all you see is it dropping to its knees. The one that you had just bit, you heard a crunch as Chester had slammed into it. So you know that that's probably taken care of. And then
Smash.
you look over and there's one more set of these feet to your left, to your northwest.
Oh, yep. The
So
feet are
you're gonna
getting
start-
disconnected from the legs. Is what's
So
happening.
like Frank coming out of the couch, this is Cooper coming out from underneath the
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna come out from underneath. We'll let you. That's what you're gonna be doing right now. You
Yeah.
can't attack just yet.
No, but I want to go for the legs. Yeah.
Floyd, you slam. You watch. You see Cooper Chester race into the kitchen. When you hear it, you turn around and there's the parlor, and then there's a foyer, and and then there's the doors. The doors swing open, and in strides this taller version of these guys with the horns on the shoulder and a big menacing kind of glare, and his glowing robed stooge comes in, and he pulls out his hand. He motions to the robed one, and the robed one throws their hands like this, and this sticky webbing flies out of their hands. It's like kind of glowing orange, right at you. Defy danger.
Do you want this to be dexterity?
Yes, it'll have to be dexterity. Yeah.
And since I do get a +1 strength, did you want to make my -1 dexterity too?
Yes. that would make a lot of sense since you picked dinosaur in a house. What's up?
So that's a 7.
It's crazy how
Here's my
Skyrim's
-1.
so much still fucking great. It's gonna be 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be a worse outcome. All right, I'll let you give me an option, and my option is gonna be flat. This thing gums you up. Do you have the webbing hits you? You find yourself split, caught in this in the parlor, like a big bug in a web. Do you have anything cooler in mind? It's gonna put you at a disadvantage, whatever it is.
I mean, I don't really think I can think of anything besides this, I'm in the web now, and like
Right.
that makes
Alright.
sense. So
Swinging your tail. The one, the big guy with the spikes turns and walks towards the kitchen. And that's where we take our break.
those are my warning sounds.
Is my finger the beer now?
Yes. You mean in the break?
In the dream.
In the dream? Yeah. Your new one, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we already watch your new one? Didn't we play the new one?
No, we hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, we haven't.
Yeah, probably.
All right, the dream's got a new bud thing and some other kind of things. I think, if I remember correctly.
Stuff.
We're doing bud stuff. Get in the break. We're doing bud stuff.
Oh, Strawberry Bub, I'm so in love with you. Let's go out and run away together because that's what lovers do. They just run away from the problems and their dads and stuff. That sounds like a great idea. Let's go. Oh, Mr. Snackleface, yeah, okay, I'll run away with you because you're great and I love you. And I just want to spend time with you and be in puppets together and just be able to do what lovers do. Yeah, babe. Yes, let's do it. Let's plan on it. Where do you want to go? You think maybe tonight? We could just run away and then never come back. Yeah, I think that's great. Where you want to meet, babe? I think that... I know, let's make a very private place because we can't be seen in public here, you know? Yeah, okay. So how about we just meet at the mountaintop? The haunted mountaintop? Yeah, the haunted one. Yeah, you know what's up, babe. Yeah, I do, but that would be so scary. But then we're good. Run away together. Yeah, but what about the ghost? I don't think the ghost is real, babe. I think it's just a story that they made up. Maybe so, but what if it ended up being a real ghost and then we just die up there and not gonna run away together? You make a very good point, babe. Then at that point we die together and it's great. That's so romantic. You make me blush, Mrs. Snackleface. I love your kisses, babe. Yeah, I love your kisses, babe. You go ahead, babe. So let's plan on meeting tonight at the mountaintop. Yeah, okay, I'll be there. We just gotta make sure that my dad doesn't find out because we will be turned into pork chops. And maybe then he will eat us and that would be horrifying to be eaten at. But then it might be romantic, you know? Just being eaten together. Pork chops in love. Maybe they would put gravy and mashed potato salads? Okay, yeah, babe, that's pretty romantic. Yeah, it is. So yeah, anyway, we just beat up at the mountaintop. And run away together and not get eaten by the ghost. That's a deal, babe, I'm sold. You go ahead, babe. No, you go ahead, Mr. Snackleface. Okay, one more kiss before I go. You think that they maybe just go meet at the mountaintop and nothing happens and they run away and be together forever? I really hope so, because yeah, who dad is not like Mr. Snackleface.
Get ready for the Valentine dance.
This fall, coming to TLH. Meet the family that'll warm your heart and your tummy. Skin and taters.
Only now the tongues are forked and flapping really fast, and it just sort of licks him apart.
How many licks does it take to get to the center?
Really only 4 of them, because there were 4 skulls.
Yeah. So he is utterly, like, licked to the bone. Nothing but the bones remain.
Alright, pick up the skull.
Very cool. Yep, so very good. So the digital downloaded Oni does not happen. You canceled the download. Unfortunately, Cyber Mirage was killed before you got there. And obviously Slice Dice was who you thought he was going to be for sure. So as all of a sudden, like, you're kind of like, okay, what's up?
Well, no, I'm just. Is his face laying around? Because I want to take that back and be like, hey, look, we tried. Turned out to be a real big asshole.
I picked up the skull already, so I've got the skull.
So he ripped off the Vanilla Ice mask. Yeah, you could take that for sure.
Yeah,
and as you're like kind of like, as you're trying to gather everything, you hear, warning, this dojo will self-destruct in 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Of course I will.
Yeah, let's mosey.
Plenty of times, bro. We could just chill out watch the rest of that movie, and then we could leave.
Where's his sword? Where's that sword?
The Daikatana?
Sword. Yeah,
You got
his sword.
Sick.
All right.
Wait, so what happened to the real Vanilla Slice?
That was him. That was why he was so fast.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he was so fast at delivering pizzas, is because
he was a ninja.
Cyber samurai.
That's actually written in the notes. That is the reasoning why he was good.
I think what actually happened to him is
again.
I think what actually happened to him is become highly unpopular and became a punk music star. And that didn't work out, and he decided to decorate homes. Just fucking weird is what went down, is all I'm saying.
He was the information. He was the inspiration for Snow Crash, though, so that's good.
Really?
No, it's Snow Crash. For Neil.
That's
Stevenson, yeah. It was about the pizza delivery guy. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
I didn't know. I read like 2 lines of it, and I was like, I don't have time for another Neil Stevenson book as I gaze longingly at Anathem on my.
I think Snow Crash is the only one I read. It was great.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Actually,
let's bust out of here.
We get
yeah.
Let's bust out of here. Sorry,
we got all the dirt bikes.
Yeah, I got a new bike, man. It's cool.
Yeah, we got it.
So you just like and then you like as you're peeling out of whatever I named this town, I don't even remember now. Thunder Rapids. Everything explodes behind you. And then you just
I'm not looking back.
Yeah.
None of us should
Nobody ever looks back.
No.
And can a huge thumb come out of the sky behind us with it like a thumbs up from that god that we saw? Fuck yeah. He was still watching. He was still watching. Yeah, right.
He was like, sick show, dude.
I just throw up.
Rock on, bro.
Yeah. And then cuts to black. We go to the mid-credits scene. So I had to adjust it a little bit, but it's funny. So like it pans back to right before the explosion goes off, and the Cyber Mirage lets out a huge fart that knocks the disc out, and then the download commences, and then all of a sudden the screen goes to 100, and then it pans out to in Detroit Prime. Computer screens everywhere start going black, and then you just see like the digital demon face on it, and then cuts.
I rolled a Suni die, and it came to bite me.
Suni just rolled the Suni die and rolled a 1.
The pain. I'm dying.
We are back in the kitchen with... Okay, Floyd just got webbed. Chester just slew one of these guys. We're going to go to Booplesnoot. You saw the Chester's sword come out the other side of this thing. It's obviously going to be dead, but your sword's stuck in it. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do Booplesnoot, and then we go Fashma. String cheese. Booplesnoot.
Okay.
Booplesnoot. Actually,
so
as you're doing that, you look in the door and you see this large figure come walking the door. It looks just like those guys, but like must be somebody's more in charge. He's coming in. He's got this huge, bald, spiky mace. Comes walking in. Sure. Anyway, that's coming. Your swords, and the guy in front of you. Yeah, this one lifts. This is the gym bro.
I am. Am going to try to stab the guy that stabbed me originally, because he's still up, right?
Stab the guy who stabbed. Oh no, he's dead. The guy who stabbed you originally just got
he's dead.
impaled by Chester in front of you.
Right.
And
Okay.
Chester came racing in the door, shoved his sword up in his arm through his armpit, killed him. Come up through the other side. But your sword's stuck in him behind you, but still behind the, more with the counter, flush with the counter behind the guy.
I'm gonna try my best to get. I'm gonna try my best to get my sword back. So I'm going to.
Oh, let's try this cool, like leaping on the counter and pulling your sword out and facing the big dude who's coming in.
That's what I was
Kinda
thinking. I
move.
just wasn't sure if they were positioned the way that I was thinking that they were. So
We can make
let's
it.
do that.
So let's do that. Yeah, and then we'll think about how you might fuck it up if you don't roll perfectly.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Defy danger?
Yeah.
13.
13. You want to describe it?
I'm going to vault up onto the counter. For a second, I'm going to try to do the Spider-Man thing like Cooper did with kneading, and then remember, wait a second, that doesn't work for me. And then I'm going to dive down, grab the sword, and do my best to stand as menacingly as I can in front of the big guy.
Booplesnoot
While
leaps
also-
over, like I made you like forward leap by flipping over Chester.
Just dive.
Landing on the counter, pulling out, and then almost in one motion, pulling out your sword and turning, like never stopping to do any of it. It's all like one smooth motion. You turn, and you're like this, waiting on the counter as this guy comes walking in with the mace.
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm with one hand, I'm kind of holding my sword like a rapier, is what I'm imagining it.
Sure.
And with my other hand, I am trying to hold the dagger that I was stabbed with in the wound. I'm saving that shit for later.
Who's you're holding what in the wound? Wait, what are you holding on the other hand?
Somebody stabbed me?
Yeah. You're holding your wound. Gotcha.
I'm holding my wound.
Gotcha. No, perfect. All right, so you're like this, looking. Your back and shoulders to Fashma. Fashma, you feel real quick. You feel. You look. You see Booplesnoot down below. Well, not below, right next to you. And you look up. You see that guy come walking in, and then you look to your left, and the one who's there's still one alive. The one you deafened. They're coming at you.
Oh,
Coming for you.
my.
They're coming on
You're
you.
gonna buy me a drink first? God damn. All right. Well, I am going to actually, since these. Well, no. Fuck. Hold on. Let me think about this. I got too many ideas in my head. No, I should probably use the bonus from the singing dagger. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh, right, the singing dagger is still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
How far away is the last one?
I'd say a couple feet from the counter. It's closing fast. It's coming right at you.
Perfect. I am going to. This is gonna sound funny, but try and visualize this. I'm going to walk to the edge of the counter, and as it is getting within like melee range, I want to like go like I'm falling forward and kick off the side of it into it. Like use the.
I was imagining it's a lot more. Imagine it's a lot more claustrophobic than that. To be able to launch your body at him. You want to leap on him?
No, I don't. I don't want to like actually leap at him. I want to use like the momentum of him running at me and me pushing off to stab him.
Okay. Roll hack and slash.
Hell yeah. That's an 8.
Okay. Oh, I do like that. Okay. All right. That's 8. Roll your damage.
All right. Yeah. It's 2. I only do 2 damage to this guy all the time.
Yeah. You're gonna stab him, but instead, it's gonna miss you. But when you stab him, it's gonna be in the shoulder blade.
Yeah.
He falls. He comes back and rips the blade out of your hand. And when it separates from your hand, it stops singing.
Oh.
So now it's got your dagger sticking in it. And it's swinging, it's pulling back to swing at you again. But now the blade's not singing. The large man with the mace raises up and goes to strike at Booplesnoot. Chester, you pull your sword out as you let's actually, Booplesnoot, what do you want to do? Do you want to hack and slash against the big guy?
Yes.
Okay, so roll hack and slash. He's decided you're the first one he's gonna smote.
12.
Oh, Cooper. 12. Oh shit. Okay. Cooper, you were coming scrambling out. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. All right. Booplesnoot, you start. Do you want to leap? What do you start? Well, I'm gonna start the action for you, and then we're gonna cut to Cooper. But you're doing something amazing here with 12. Okay. All right. So you're leaping at him. He's not expecting that. He's going to raise up his mace, and you're leaping at him directly. Cooper, you started coming out, and the feet have come toward the thing has come at you, and if you were looking up at the time, you would see Fashma had stabbed it, and it kind of stumbled back, but its feet and knees are right there, and you're coming out. What do you want to do?
I want to take kneading and put it right through his calves.
Okay.
Like both of them, skewer him with the kneading.
All right, roll hack and slash.
I so will right now. Oh, I got a sense it's a miss. I missed.
You're struggling the way because of Fashma stabbing it and it stumbled back just a little bit. You got out of their way, so you're like swing.
Oh yeah,
that's okay. You'll be able to do it cool. It's gonna be cool. Justin,
it's gonna be great, babe.
It's gonna be great, babe. Justin, you guys hear this massive roar from not inside the house, and you most of you are too busy to really, and it's like just another fucking loud sound. But Floyd, you're trapped in the webbing. You can see out the front door, and you can see something happening near the Minotaur door of the tower. Some kind of something's going on. It's dark, and under moonlight, you see light is flashing, but the roar came from there. Booplesnoot, back to you. You're leaping at the dude. You're doing 12. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2.
2.
Two toots. I like two toots. Are good.
Booplesnoot has grabbed onto the guy. You're like on him and stab him in his neck, but you didn't. But it's it only goes so far in his armor. It's like, but you're on him. He's like pissed off. He turns, and as he turns, you see the other guy, this other one come in that is that's a little shorter, but it's got the glowing molten robe on, and he raises up his hands to do something. Just when Chester turns, our Gabrielle turns, and who are you gonna smote, Chester? Booplesnoot's on this guy's chest, but his lackey robed guy is behind him, looking like he's about to do something magical.
Well, if experience tells me anything, everybody can handle themselves, so I'll take the guy that nobody's fighting yet. Which is the spellcast.
Yeah. Roll hack and slash.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh
no! That's a 7. I
Um,
deal my damage to the enemy, but they make attack against me.
7? Oh, because you got plus fucking 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are doing your attack. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, he turns, and as he sees you coming at him, he does this, and suddenly his just as your sword's coming out, his body starts like a thick layer of something, some kind of magical like lava kind of flows over his body. He basically shielded himself up for 3. So how much damage you do?
5 damage.
5 damage. It takes 2. So you carve into it. It slows your blade down a little bit.
Bitch.
But he didn't get to cast it on his boss, who's what he planned on doing. Who do we need? Well, you know what? Floyd, do you want to try to get out of the webbing?
Yeah, would that be like defy danger strength?
That can be strength.
Or...
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Defy danger strength. Let's see if I can get out of this string cheese.
String cheese. Ooh.
10.
It doesn't hold as well with the might of a ankylosaur. You swing your tail maybe a little bit and bash some that's stuck to the side. Fight yourself just a bit, just as the molten lava guy kind of covers himself up. Maybe you can see that just in the doorway of Chester attacking him. That's when you break free. What do you want to do?
So nobody else has noticed it. So I think Floyd's like, hey, there's bad stuff happening. So I think Floyd wants to start running like towards the front door.
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of like slam his like tail on the floor like little breadcrumbs. He's gonna like start heading towards the bowl door.
So you rip
Making
out
this
of the cottage into the night air of the grounds, and as you're moving closer, you see dark figures, and they seem to be fighting the minotaurs that stand in the door. And the door is open, and there's another roar as you're kind of racing towards it, another roar, and then suddenly a head comes out, and it's at first you think it's a head, but it's actually a big like bulbous thing that kind of squeezes out. And then comes out like a big, like almost like a balloon, but then it kind of floats up a little bit off the ground. There are 5 arms, look like arm shapes coming out of this thing. We cut to we'll go Fashma. Fashma, you just stabbed and lost your singing cultist blade. If you look down, you see Cooper is like kind of flailing at this last assassin. Booplesnoot is on the chest, has grabbed onto one of them, the bigger one. Somebody else has entered the fray, and then Chester is fighting the robed one.
I would like to heal Booplesnoot because I see that she's bleeding.
That's gonna be really difficult in the heat of this battle, I reckon, right now. Imagine this: like she's like grabbed on, she's got her sword stuck in the bigger dude's thing, and he's moving around with her. So the only way you're gonna be able to heal is by touch. You have to go grab her. That's awkward.
I mean, I have arcane art. I could also give her +4 to attacks too. So
that's cool too. That's just by singing, right?
Yes.
Could you sing and help everybody like that, or just one person?
I don't remember if we discussed 2 targets or 1 target.
Okay.
'Cause I think two would have been the max of that, but I can't remember.
Right. All right, sing it then. Well, you're being attacked, so you could try singing.
I thought Cooper was dealing with that one.
Well, Cooper is on the ground flailing at its legs, but it's just you just stuck it with its, and it's probably going to come back for you. So let's just put it this way: if you sing and you roll low, you might get stabbed.
Well. And what would it require for me to re-obtain my dagger?
Just do a defy danger and grab it out of its neck.
Okay. How about if I wanted to not remove it, but pull it? Would that be a
What if
hack
you
and slash?
leapt off onto him? What if you leapt off onto him with the intent of shoving the dagger further into its neck?
But I like the idea, but I feel like physically, if I did that, I might break it because it might hit the ground.
What, the dagger?
Yeah.
No, so the dagger's like sticking out of its like his clavicle kind of thing, like his shoulder blade. You could grab it and as your force like fall on him and stab him more. You won't like to break the blade.
All right.
This is cool as fuck in my head.
I like that. Then.
Okay.
I like that.
Then you could hit him and maybe and then as part of you falling, you could turn it, twist it like that to like fucking snap his neck or.
How would I hit him with the people's elbow?
Yeah, exactly.
Just drop it down.
All right, so roll a hack and slash.
All right. Wish me luck.
Ooh.
That's an 11.
Hell yeah. So you just do that. All of a sudden, Cooper, you see the feet, as you kind of come up, you see the feet and the legs kind of go back and a dark shadow go over top of you as Fashma throws their weight onto this thing, grabbing their dagger, and as they're going down, moving it, hearing crunch. So by the time it hits its head hits the back of the stove and then falls down in front of it with Fashma on top, you've eviscerated its throat. You pull out your dagger. It begins singing again. And it is dead. And
That's so hot, babe.
yeah, Cooper, you get up, you see Fashma doing that.
you.
Maybe you'll help Fashma up. As you're doing it, you're hearing it. You guys look and you see the big guy with the mace has looked around. He's got Booplesnoot on him. He's gonna grab Booplesnoot by the head and try to pull you off. And he's gonna come for Fashma because of the singing cultist blade. So he's coming around.
Everyone's coming for me.
Cedar the barefoot.
Cedar the barefoot. Hey, Cedar. How you doing?
Hi, Cedar.
Welcome on in.
What up? How you guys doing? This is not Minecraft. This is not as calm and awesome as Minecraft. Hello, sweet sparkles. This is the Apocabitch Roadshow. Right now, we're in the middle
Welcome
of.
to the dungeon. We got fun and games.
We're right now. We're describing an intense battle inside of a mansion between some assassins and our party of adventurers here. Hello. Yeah, it's a mansion. Remember the cottage? It's a cottage, but inside it's a mansion.
Oh, right. It's bigger. I'm, with as many
It's like the
times
Harry
as we've
Potter
been
tent.
attacked here.
We've been in here.
I'm
This has
surprised
been like
it's
a
still,
lot. Yeah,
like,
we've
standing.
of a man. We're in battle inside of a man. Well, it kind of is. In a
Hello,
way.
welcome to Inner Space.
It's in our own minds, men and women
Yes.
and thems. All right, so so Booplesnoot, defy danger because the boss fellow is trying to rip you by the head off of him, peel you, if you will, as a flap.
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Can I sing to help her?
Well, you wouldn't help. It's going to be plus
Booplesnoot
1. It's
does
still
not
be
care.
9.
Okay.
It's okay. What's going to happen is, I think he's gonna hit you, Booplesnoot. You're gonna take a little bit of damage as he kind of just like maybe headbutts you. He headbutts you, hoping that you'll flop off, and you almost do, but you still hold on. Oh, you know what? You hold on, but you lose grip of your sword, unfortunately. That you have kind of shoved in his neck.
Not again.
Yes. You
I feel that
have a
one.
hard time holding on to that thing. Okay. We're going to do a D4.
Giggity.
3 points of damage. Hello, Sir Ernell. Sorry, I butchered that.
Owie.
Sir Urinal. There, that's better. Urinal. Sir Urinal?
I'm in
That's
pain.
damn. It can't be that close to urinal. Okay. Definitely saying it wrong. All right. Yeah. So Boople Snoot, you. Oh, you know what? Better yet, I won't let you let go of the sword. Maybe that's the only thing you're holding on to. That's better. That's fucking better. So he hits you.
Yes.
He headbutts you. All right. So he sees that the singing blade comes out. Fashma grabs the singing cultist blade from the neck of the assassin they just killed. As they're standing up, it begins singing again, attracting everybody's aggro. Even the boss man, he sees it. And he hits you in the head, bam, to get you off, which in any badass world would have.
Yeah.
But you do let go of him, but you're holding onto the sword that's embedded kind of in his neck. And he's going with his big mace of spikes going to attack Fashma. Let's give Cooper the shot. Cooper, you see this thing coming. You got kneading out. What do you want to do?
Welcome to the dungeon. We got fun and games. You know, like hack and slash it. It's Gingy! Gingy is back! I drew with some snail.
Who's Gingy?
I used to know them. Remember Gingy? He used to play,
Snailfax!
Yeah, Snailfax guy, remember?
No.
Remember? I was just wondering about them the other day.
What, snail facts? I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
Snail
Dr.
facts.
Ginger Cinnamon. Yeah, from below. And Gingy played 7 days with us. Way back when.
Troublesome snail.
Give it a
Oh,
try.
troublesome snail. Okay,
Oh
okay.
my
I'm sorry.
God.
I thought you were talking about something in the game. I was like
yeah,
really
sorry.
confused.
Oh.
Gingy's troublesome snail. I had to look in chat. I missed.
Yeah.
I missed
we
troublesome
got it,
snail.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Hello. Welcome.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just excited about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so just gonna be like.
We're not even gonna have
slash-
time to get to the biggest monster of this whole thing.
We doing
I
it.
love it.
We doing it, okay?
I always put too
We in
much
it to
into
win.
this shit.
You really do. It's so good.
Every
though,
time
it's
you tell us
great.
it'll be a quick episode, we'll get all this done in one day. It never fucking happens.
Well, I
and you
gotta
never
make sure I
learn.
have enough. You know what I mean? But oof,
Yeah, so like.
it's okay. I
hack
got a
and
plan. I got a
slash.
plan. Okay. Yeah.
Who am I hacking and slashing? Just let me at him. Let me at him.
You're the
It's
we obviously must be the captain or lieutenant or something who's coming, big bald spiky mace,
Yeah,
coming right
that.
for Fashma. They're singing cultist blade. Booplesnoot is hanging
I gotta
on to
protect
their
Fashma.
sword that's embedded in its neck. Booplesnoot's kind of flailing around there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta protect Fashma, my babe,
Right.
Yeah, some hack and slash.
Cooper is a halfling that is naked except for there's
Hey, whoa,
except
it's
for-
a huffling.
a huffling. Sorry,
That's
a
the
huffling.
first time. That's out of 3. That's the first time you've corrected him tonight.
Yeah,
It's Cooper.
okay.
It's Cooper.
Yeah.
Cooper
yeah.
is a huffling, which is a halfling with maybe a little more fur, and they're naked except for a cod piece with a strange spider emblem or rune on it, and they're kneading a sword with serrated edges, and
Being roleplayed by Buddy Dyer. This is why the voice is awesome, just saying.
okay, so you're attacking with kneading. Go ahead, and roll it. Hack and slash.
Freaking heck yeah, I am. Okay.
Hack the shit out of this guy.
Wow, 13,
That's good.
I did
13.
that, and I could do like 4 attacks with this.
What?
Because I can do my damage, and then my merciless thing with the 8, and then I can do a D6.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Roll them all up.
Okay, the first one, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I can do this for 2, and then this and open myself up for attack for another 7. So that's 16 damage, babe.
16 damage, babe. All right. Are we cool with a groin stabbing?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm naked.
Cooper
remember?
steps
I
forward,
just want to
and up,
that
like
out.
shoving needle as far as they can into the crotch of this guy, up into him.
Yeah. Right in the
Um,
scrotum, piercing. Scrotum
Fucking
piercing.
Cooper
Free
the
scrotum
Impaler right
piercing.
now.
He like lurches back with the intensity of the your sword bursts into his groin. While he's going like that, he kind of raises his mace to strike Cooper back, Booplesnoot. I want to give you a chance to do something before he can do it.
Okay. So I've got my sword and I'm on the ground now, I think. And you know what? Can I also stab him in the groin?
Well, your sword is in his neck, so you could,
Oh,
like,
God damn
remember
it.
it's stuck in the
Okay,
thing, but you're
I'm
hanging
losing
by it.
track.
Yeah.
Okay. How about I bounce up and down so that it goes in there deeper?
Well, how about this? How about you grab it with the other hand, put your both feet onto him, and pull it down, or maybe pull yourself
Ooh,
over.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Okay.
do that. Let's do that.
All right. Roll. Fuck it. Roll hack and slash. 11. So that's exactly what you do. So between Cooper and Booplesnoot, Cooper, the groin side goes back. He goes to swing with his big mace. Booplesnoot, who's already hanging on to him, and the sword is kind of embedded halfway into his neck. You don't have a huge sword, but you manage to get your one hand over, so two-handed. Put your feet on, and you swing yourself around, using his own body as momentum to swing the sword around. So you eviscerate him from across his chest as kneading is going up into his groin, and that is enough for this guy to drops the mace. His lackey, the one with the robe, is Chester. What's going on with the guy you're fighting with the robe? Finish him.
Oh, I'm gonna stab him again.
Do it.
Hack and slash. That's a 9.
Okay.
My damage, but he deals it. Takes it back. 6, 3, 9 total damage.
9 total damage.
So that'd be what, 4 because he used armor.
Yeah, but we're gonna say you. How would you have done it? Killed him.
Beheading.
Okay, so just as the guy Booplesnoot swings around the chest of the one guy and rides his body down, and as he falls, the other one's being stabbed through or is being decapitated by Jester. Head goes flying, and then it's not quiet.
Don't lose your head.
Yeah, right. Watch out for the wasteland. Don't lose your head.
That's the wrong way to get ahead in life.
You guys, there's still stuff going on outside. You guys rush outside over the corpses of these assassins that, all of them dead, and race outside just in time to see this giant floating ball of something. It's dark. You go racing. It's moving around to the front, and as you finally get to the front, you see it. It's a giant mouth. A big floating ball, giant mouth with 5 arms. Each arm ends with 3 claws and an eye in their hand, and it's putting out their hands, and each hand is shooting rays of things at the dragon door. Floyd, while they were come running out and doing this, you were already there watching this thing kind of move around to attack the dragon door. What do you want to do?
So I was gonna try to see if I could argue for doing a volley with strength, because I just want to spin and knock a rock with my hammer tail at the boy.
Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. Let's do that.
So I'm just gonna click volley, but then use strength instead of the dex. So that'd be a 9. 10 if you let me use the Lightbringer too.
Okay. leaning on the Lightbringer a little bit, your magic now lawful weapon. For those who don't know, Floyd is a druid who has changed into an ankylosaur for this particular battle.
It fucking broke it.
Oh my god! Wow, it's chaos.
It's chaos. Yeah.
It's actually just HTML, but you know, to the untrained eye, the fuck did I do?
HTML is. Oh, you know what? I spoke too soon. It's not JavaScript. My bad.
All right, but you hit this big boulder. It flies and hits this thing. So that's what you guys see. You guys come running out. You see this thing, and then all of a sudden this boulder goes flying. It's a nice boulder, and it goes flying and hits the fucking big flying thing. It kind of falls over a little bit, and it turns around to look, and that's when you see its mouth and everything. I'm gonna give each one of you something to do against this thing. So Floyd knocked this huge rock at it, got its attention, is no longer attacking the dragon door. Each of you is gonna get a chance to do something. We're gonna. Who want? Chat. Who should finish it? Pick a character to finish the beast.
Yeah, finish it.
You guys think about what you want to do, using whatever powers are available to you. First person that says something that's not a player. Been giving Chester a lot of finishers.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I one shot.
Sir one shot.
Bug guy.
Hit it with a stick.
Bug guy.
All right.
With a stick.
Right now I'm thinking.
Crazy C said Floyd first.
Okay. I was going to say I was kind of leaning between Floyd and Fashma. It's going to be Floyd. We're going to come back to you, Floyd. You threw the rock. You got its attention. Let's go around. Let's go with Fashma. What do you want to do?
I'm sorry, I had myself muted there. What exactly are we attacking? I missed that.
This is a large floating ball mouth. Think of Beholder, except it's all mouth,
arms,
not an
yeah.
eye, and it's got arms instead of tentacle thingies. And the arms have eyes in there.
For some reason, I had it in my head we were fighting a fucking dragon again. I was like, I don't think that's right.
No.
It's like a Pokemon, probably.
All right.
Akimon, you mean?
My next question is: does it have fucking ears for me to scream at it? Because I don't know that it does.
No, it just seems to be eyes and a mouth.
All right. Well, now seems like an appropriate time to actually fucking heal Boople Snoot.
No, you could do that.
I'm going to do that and give them plus. What do I have? Plus forward. Plus 2d4 forward to damage. So you get 2d8 and. I can double one of the effects, so I can give you 48 extra damage if you want to make a good shot.
Okay.
Jeebus.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see if this works first, but that's a 9. That's a 9. It's a success. Haha.
So Booble Snoot's gonna get 48 extra points of damage.
Yeah,
Her
and
next attack?
2d8.
Okay. All right.
Do you want
Okay,
me to roll,
so
or
Fashma-
do you want to roll?
Oh no, don't roll anything yet. Don't roll anything. So Fashma, what was that? How did you do this? Was it a song?
Yes.
What was the song about? What's the song?
Well, the dragon balls are blazing as I stepped into his cave. I slashed his fucking cockles with a long and shiny blade.
Wow. Okay.
That's so great.
It's so great, babe. You got such a beautiful voice, babe.
So hot, babe.
Okay. Chester, what do you plan on doing?
I'm going to exterminatus
Exterminate.
with a hack and slash, holy smite, and set up strike.
Okay.
Should I roll for hack and slash?
Yeah. Okay.
I rolled a 12 anyways, which is
Okay.
high enough to do all the damage I want.
All right, we're gonna get back to you. You're racing forward to smote it with your sword. Cooper, what are you doing?
I probably too am racing forward because it's a pretty great foe for me, right?
It's a worthy foe indeed.
Worthy foe, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna rush forward, hack and slash it. Obviously.
All right.
Do you want me to roll for that or no?
Yeah, roll.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Nice.
13, yeah!
Boopasnoot, what did you want to do?
Want to attempt to get my law ring to form a net around this giant ball and then have it squeeze down on it.
Nice.
Yeah. That's also hot.
So I need
I'm so attracted to everybody here right
Well,
now.
hold on. Actually, now, all right. So, Floyd, what do you want to do to? Okay, so, Chester and Cooper racing forward. I see them both leaping. One with the kneading, one with their sword. Both are going to chop off several of its arms. The arms are going to turn and want to shoot at you, but you rolled so well that the bolts of whatever magic it was go right by you as you cleave off some of their arms. Each one of you gets... Suddenly, the law of light goes and grabs the mouth part of it. Ooh. Actually, Boopasnoot, it goes into its mouth and forms inside its mouth. It's got like a gag of law. Ball gag of law.
Let's get the ball gag of law
And you
in
like
there.
bring it around. Now, she could bring it around for you to knock it out of the park, Luke, Floyd, if you want.
I do like the sound of dinosaur baseball.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna swing it around like a tether ball.
Yes. Cooper, it's all its arms have been shorn off by Chester and Cooper. It's nothing but a vile mouth now as it comes swinging around to the ankylosaurs, got themselves all readied up. Bam! I don't know. You can describe it if you want. I don't think we need to roll it.
Don't roll it, describe it, it's great.
I think I'm just gonna like spin really fast while it's coming. Like I see it coming, I wind up, I smash and do it with my tail, and I'm just gonna expend like all of the holds.
Right.
So I'm gonna like explode backwards back into Floyd onto the ground. Smash as I hit it.
Yeah.
This thing slams it. You slam into it. Instead of going anywhere, it just explodes. The pieces of vile flesh go flying everywhere. It's raining chaos. Nasty blood.
It's chaos.
Hallelujah. And then just then, coming out of the door, I forget what these guys' names are. Shoreshine. Yeah, Shoreshine, the wizard, one of the two wizards you met the first day you came here, comes out of the tower. What is this? What's going on, a racket? What's... All right. Looks like you've got to clear it up. Well, come back in the morning. We've finished the spell. And he goes back in the door. In the interest of time, you guys have slain Zoxus, the malevolent. It was the one, just for people keeping track, is the one you just imprisoned earlier that day. These things that come to help. Yeah, it was a classic. Put him in the prison, then come break him out and kill everybody trick. Foiled by you guys.
Okay.
Go back, retire for the evening, get yourselves all back up.
We need to stop
What?
putting people in this prison.
What's that?
Because everybody's just gonna. They need to stop putting people in this prison. Because if we weren't here, some lesser person was gonna be here, and they would have been able to break them out,
Yeah.
and nobody was gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Luckily, they had you guys.
Partying.
So, and the next morning, the doors are wide open, and they invite Eunaxis himself comes out. We have finished the portal to the crypt of the Devil Lich. Come. You understand the importance of what you must do.
I mean, we're just killing a thing, right?
Yes, you must kill the Devil Lich before they can make the Chaos Army can make it their general. But it won't be
Welcome to
easy.
the Tower of Eunaxis.
Tower of Faces. Welcome to the Tower of Faces.
Tower of Faces.
We want to thank you for all your help. I want to make sure all of you have the weapons to help. Weapons and items to help you in your challenges to come. Just then, Lexalia speaks up from behind you, just appeared out of fucking nowhere. Yes, we must make sure you're properly equipped. I'm so glad we've been watching. You've done so. Yeah.
Did she bring her dudes with her to make my sword glow?
No.
Okay.
So let's see. She looks at you, Booblesum, and says, "You have what you need." Kind of pointing at the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And you hold Chaos Bane to Chester. Chester has the sword. All right. So the sword, these are all things they're going to have, like, very specifically anti-chaos. They'll have anti-chaos kind of abilities even more so in the final battle. You, and they point at you, Floyd, have the new sword too, with a new weapon. Cooper.
Yeah.
You don't have anything. You haven't gotten anything different.
Well, I'm naked, so there's that.
Yeah, Eunaxis looks at you. He says something. Then he gets down to your level, and he reaches out with a finger and boops your crit piece or cod piece.
My cod piece? Yeah, you like that? You want to see what's under it? And I show him. I show him the tentacle under now. Like, yeah, this is what it's protecting. You like that?
Just keep that.
Like it?
Keep that. It's
got a mind of its own, It's sentient. It truly is.
You will be able to. Okay, so your belt buckle, your cod piece will be able to negate one chaos effect.
It doesn't ought to do that.
Boople's ring gives them +2. Anything they try to do with the ring, +2 to roll. Chester's sword is Chaos Bane. Don't know what that means just yet. Late has a spell, and they look at Fashma, and then Eunaxis says, "Even though I was spending the last 5 days casting this spell, I heard the most wonderful voice, and I think that must be you. Now I will teach you a song." He's going to teach you a song to charm chaos, to lull chaos. Thanks, Sweet Sparkles.
And you think I'm sexy.
Give him. Yeah. Anybody else want to give him?
Oh man.
Oh, that's actually a better one.
Oh yeah, for charm chaos. All right, and then once Eunaxis kind of bestows these gifts upon you, Lexalia steps up and says, "We all must remember that what we're about to do is to quite literally save or save our world and everything in it. Light, dark, neutral, chaos, or law. We fight to defend it all, and you are our last hope in doing this. But we cannot force you to go through this door. You must consent to going into the door, into the portal to the crypt of the Devil Lich. There you must kill the Devil Lich at all costs. If you do not, the prophecy will come true and our world will be destroyed. Who's going through the portal? Who goes first through the portal?
Hell yeah.
Chester goes running.
Whoa, wait up for me. I want to go through there.
Okay, Cooper and Chester start walking towards the door. Cooper looks back at Fashma.
If Cooper's going through, obviously Fashma's following.
Fashma's going.
Oh, maybe I grab Fashma's hand and I'm like, "Come on, babe." And I kiss Fashma before we go through because for some reason I have this flashback of kissing Fashma before another crazy thing like a wheel in the sky happened.
It's been a long road for you guys.
Memory right there.
Yeah, we're roundabouting right now.
All right, so Cooper pulls Fashma down and plants one on her. And then Fashma, you're looking down, and then Cooper pulls you towards the portal. So Chester's the first one goes through the portal. Then Fashma and Cooper. Booblesnoot? Late goes right after.
Yeah, I'm going through.
Booblesnoot goes through.
I tear my name tag off. I stick it on Lexalia, and then I go through.
All right. That leaves Floyd.
So Floyd's gonna kind of look over to Lexia. He's gonna look at the portal, and he's gonna kind of roll this card between his fingers, and he just shakes his head. I don't want to be a pawn in your game anymore. I'll watch it all burn if I have to. I'm not going.
It is your will. It is your will we must honor. I will teleport you back to wherever you need to go. And then Lexalia looks at Eunaxis. Eunaxis nods his head and goes, I hope that's enough then to stop the devil lich. And the door closes.